Morning everybody, I hope you're well. I just wanted to give you a couple of minutes on managing fussy eaters in terms of repetition. Repetition is hugely important with our young children because children need to be exposed to new foods up to 10 or 15 times before they accept it. If you think about when us as adults tried wine or coffee for the first time, often we needed to try it probably 10 or 15 times before we liked it too. And children are no different. They need to learn to like and trust a new food. So what we need to be doing every night on the dinner plate is following repetition. So we need to put on their healthy, safe foods that we know that they're going to eat. So this is some protein, some good carbohydrate and some veggies. But then what we also need to do is put on literally a tablespoon of the test food. And the test food is a food or a mixed meal that you want them to eventually like and accept and start eating. Now, the important message here is there is absolutely no food pressure for them to eat this test food. It just needs to go on the plate consistently every day. This different test food every day is fine, but a new food. So a food that they're not comfortable and happy to eat at the moment. So this is something that you might be eating for dinner that night, or may have already had the night before that you have a bit left over in the fridge. Ideally, this test food that goes onto their plate is a food that you are eating with them at the table, so they can see you eating that food. They have a little dollop of on their plate, but there is absolutely no pressure for them to eat that test food, if that makes sense. So for example, they might have a piece of meat, or it could be a healthy sausage or a bit of chicken schnitzel. They might have a little bit of pasta. They might have a little bit of broccoli or raw carrot or capsicum. So that might be their meal. And then they have the little dollop of test food, which might be a little bit of chicken and vegetable stir fry, literally a tablespoon. And you put that test food on their plate, and then you eat that chicken and vegetable stir fry with them at the table. So they see you eating it and enjoying it. They have the little test food on their plate, or if they're going to lose it, then put it in a little bowl on the side of their plate, but it's still their little plate or their little bowl that they have to tolerate. So that test food, then they see you eating, and then eventually 10 or 15 times later, they may want to try it and eat it too. But the important rule here is do not pressure them to eat that test food. They need to do it in their own time. But if every night there is a test food on the plate, then you're going to quickly clock up a lot more exposure, and these repetitions are eventually going to pay off. So that's my little tip for fussy eaters. At dinner time, we always want to try and eat with them, at least one parent anyway. Rarely are we going to get two parents at the table during the week, but that's okay as long as one parent is. And B, remember to put that little test food serve on the plate that they need to tolerate. The third point is no food wars, so making sure that you don't push them to eat that food. The really important thing is that they're enjoying the socialization of the meal. We really need to make sure that they develop positive relationships with food, and that they're not feeling like they're just going to get pushed into eating, because that's not the way that they're going to develop a positive relationship with food. So eat with your child, give them the test food, repeatedly give them a test food every night. It might be a different test food. It might be just a vegetable that you put on, a bit of raw carrot if they don't eat raw carrot, and then you've got raw carrot on your plate. So eat with them, give them the test food, and no food pressure, no food wars. They're my 3 tips for managing fussy eaters for today. Have a great day.